They run with the veteran, Ernest Johnson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Nice job there by Evan Ingram, giving his offense a new fresh set of downs to work with. And just a year ago, Mike, it's crazy. I mean, he had 114 catches. That led all tight ends, made the 2nd Pro Bowl of his career. He's found a good home in Jacksonville. They're going to need more of that production as they try to get this offense to take the next step.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Open man downfield, that's Ingram. 23 yards on that pass play. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Here we go, set, 19, right here.
He'll look to throw. He'll find the rookie from LSU, Brian Thomas. And he's into the end zone. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback, but per the new rules, since the ball hit in the landing area, the drive does start at the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Flash, flash, flash. 2J.
Stroud begins with a pass. That's into the hands of Diggs. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
They run with the longtime Bengal Joe Mixon. And he'll get forward for a couple. Foye Oluokun with the play. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Here we go, let's go.
They'll try and run for this with Mixon. Trying to drive his way forward. I think he is short, and he is. That means 4th down coming up. That one caught by Smith. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
On second down, Stroud. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. Third down coming up.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And the rush is going to get there. He'll go down. They were taking a big risk going for it in their own territory. It will not pay off. It's a turnover on downs.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. He'll drop to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Jaguars are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. Here's Bigsby.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage.
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And the good kick pays off. He'll only be able to take this past the 10-yard line. So after 1, it's the Jaguars on top. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Here we go. Why, Tony? Come on.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. Hard running there. He'll get this only to about the 13. Second down and 8. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. They'll run on first down with Mixon. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's second and 3 to go. Dell motioning over. They'll go right back to Mixon. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Third and 6.
On the quick, right?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
So the hope is your 1 3rd down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They pick up 27 and convert on 4th down. Here's 1st and 10.
Oh, ready.
Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Foye Oluokun.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Let's go now.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught left side by Ingram. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That's complete to Etienne. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Jacksonville. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll let one go deep for Kirk. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Kirk is the motion man. They'll run it here with Etienne. Good blocking, and he's in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
2J.
Throwing is Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
They try to work the screen with Mixon. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10, up at the 42. That'll be taken in by Mixon.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Buggy. Hey.
Stroud going to set up to throw. Open man downfield. It's Nico Collins. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime.
Good. Here we go. Let's go. Hey.
On first down, it's Stroud. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
He's got it at the 7, and he'll be taken down. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
19 Texans. Tonight. Hey, south. Hey, Uno Mars. Tonight.
To throw is Stroud. That is caught.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
They look to run with Mixon. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Down the field. He's got Duvernay. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their 2nd, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Tony, the man in motion. They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. And this will be tracked down and intercepted. That's the safety, Jimmy Ward. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. So we reach halftime here, and the visiting Jaguars are out on top. As we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here.
Robin. Whoa.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
They'll run with Mixon. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Hey.
Now, Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second. Third down and 9.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Sisco. Inside the 20. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Taxi, taxi. Hey, south, south, south.
Here's Stroud. Now, right on the heels of the pick six, he is intercepted. Picked off by the former Florida State Seminole.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive, and then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
Ready, ready. 70 Timberwolves. Hawk 70.
We'll start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. The speed on display. He's in. Christian Kirk. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Jaguars will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no return here, but since it did hit in that landing area, per the new rule, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
A second down throw for Stroud. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On second down, Stroud. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Stroud to throw here on first down. He'll push this one downfield, looking for Schultz. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be second down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Here we go. Look the hot, look the hot.
Throwing on second down, Stroud. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And that is incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and now it's 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
On 4th down, Stroud. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. He's going to have a Texans 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. On the give, this is Mixon. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yards. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. Stroud. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. He's inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Jaguars. Little on now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Jaguars will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. First and 10. Stroud to throw. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. From From the gun, here's Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end, Schultz.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Texans first down. The defense a little lax there. They gave up 9, facing 4th and 4.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for 4th down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
Here we go. 2nd and 7. Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout. They face 2nd down and 7.
Robbie. Buggy.
Here's Stroud. Open man, that's Collins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Throwing is Stroud. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here's 3rd and 7.
19 Texans.
Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Now Stroud. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They're going to start this on the ground with Bigsby. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll try left side with ETN. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Let's go.
Here comes 3rd and 6. From out of the gun, he'll throw. Open man, that's Duvernay. Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Ready? Set go.
Here comes ETN running to the left. Whoa! And they'll take this down inside the 35.
ETN is able to move the chains, and when you look at what he can do both in the run game and the passing game, you can see why the Jaguars invested a first-round pick in him just a few years ago. Over 1,000 rushing yards each of the last 2 seasons, but it's really the total scrimmage yards that really makes him stand out.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Go.
He'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Ready?
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And this one is intercepted. Derek Stingley comes up with it. He gets free to the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Texans. Well, they just tried a very short throw, and instead, the defense takes it back the other way, and they come up with a big play, scoring the touchdown.
Mike, for how fast he jumped that route, it almost seems like he was in the huddle and ran the route for the quarterback. I mean, he was there before the receiver, and as you said, there was nothing left to do but take it all the way back the other way.
Fair, Baron. Good on the point after. And the Texans cut into the lead a little bit. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3.
Christian Kirk on the return. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville. 42 yards. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on top. On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. He'll let one go deep for Kirk.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So it is a win for our visitors.